So, in an interview which President Waki stated his dissatisfaction and over the claims or the insulting statement that was uttered to him by President Trump in a few words which he picked up and which he mentioned in an interview. He sarcastically speak to people. This is some kind of thing that is disgusting anyway. But like notwithstanding, let us take President Waki's interview. Let us go to it.
Yesterday's exchange with Trump shocked and angered me. I never thought I would be insulted like this in an international setting. I understand his arrogance. He impatiently asked for speed up many times in the meeting, but he pretended to be surprised even though he knew that English is our official language. Discrimination and prejudice against our country is too great. Seems to have tacitly agreed that African countries should not have language skills and that we should not have development. But he was disappointed. We have our own long history and culture. We receive education on our own land and master the official language of English. This is normal, but Trump, as a leader of a country, deliberately repeated praise to me with a racially prejudiced attitude. The sarcastic tone and ignorant sense of superiority made me feel extremely disgusted. This is too arrogant. I believe that if Trump cannot learn to respect every country, he will sooner or later become an international laughing stock.
He mentioned that Africa should not have good health, good language skills. This is some kind of thing that is discouraging.
Seems to have tacitly agreed that African countries should not have language skills and that we should not have development. But he was disappointed. We have our own long history and culture.
This is the hard fact. President Trump, now somebody no respect any personality. That is the reason. He said in interviews, SFM, some of the motivation videos them where they put out, he always say, don't speak to me like I'm a child to you, don't speak to me like I'm a boy to you, something like that. So all these things. That is the reason why whenever he but on the most serious note, President Waki he said he felt the pain by being insulted by President Trump in the public media. Yeah. So now making himself you go on the air respond to I say President Trump, they respond to people or they address people in a sarcastic tone in the field to say people are not. So that is it. That is the major problem, eh?
We have our own long history and culture. We receive education on our own land and master the official language of English. This is normal, but Trump, as a leader of
In that aspect, I deem it fit that, and even the world, people deem it fit that it was an embarrassment to the president of Liberia, which is President Waki, and that of Africa as a whole. You know, stating that so a president, a whole president, not even an ordinary visitor, a president. Do you expect a president not to fluent in English speaking, more especially somebody who is from West Africa? And English language is their official language. If you don't speak English fluently, your African brother will say you're not intelligent. Even to all a public office, there will be dissatisfaction in that particular aspect. So you see, this is African. This is our problem. Eh? Okay, so thank you so much, President Waki, for reacting to President Donald Trump. Hadn't been insulted or embarrassed publicly, you shouldn't have come out to say this. Trust me. African leaders, when they go to America or other parts of the Western countries, when you are praised, when you are motivated by these guys, when you come to your country, all you say to your country people is fake promises. You never deliver them. These are things you guys are known for. You see, fake promises. So now make una the Ghana, then they molest una, then they bombard una. President Trump, kudos to you. Yes, he tell them the fact. He tell the truth to their faces. Yeah. Let them come and develop Africa. Africa is for Africans. That is what President Ibrahim Traoré is doing for his people. So come and develop Africa. Africa is for Africans, not for Europeans. Let us develop Africa for Africans. That is the reason why Donald Trump is developing America for Americans. He said America is going to be purely for Americans. America, he wants to make America great again. Let's make Africa a great continent. Let's develop Africa for Africans because this is our continent. This is our land. This is the only land that belongs to Africans. Yeah? Take this from me. Yeah? President Buaki, I'm not giving you any credit because if they not before embarrassed you, hadn't been embarrassed by President Trump, you shouldn't have come out to say this. Trust me. Now let us start taking note of this particular embarrassment being leveled on our leaders out there. When they come, they will know what to do for their people. Make your home, make your country a better place. So when you retire, you will live there in a peaceful atmosphere, peaceful moment. Your people will live a comfortable life.